Today we'll navigate through the platform step by step, so you can take advantage of all its features to optimize the structure of your construction projects. Once inside, we find the main panel, which offers 3 basic options: start a new project, continue with an existing project, or access the settings section. Before creating our first project, it is recommended to configure universal settings. Let's click on Settings. Here we must complete our user information and configure the calculation parameters that will be applied by default to all our projects. These parameters will be stored and we can modify them when necessary. Let's go back to the main panel and select Start a new project. Now we must assign an identifying name to our project. The platform automatically takes us to the dashboard of this specific project. From here we can assign specific parameters to the project, optimize the structure, access the iteration history, and perform unit queries. The first thing we need to do is configure the specific parameters of this project. Let's click on Assign Parameters. Here we enter the soil mechanics data and other parameters relevant to this particular project. This information is crucial for the structures to be calculated correctly. We fill in the necessary fields and save the changes. Now that we have the parameters configured, let's optimize the structure of our project. Let's select Optimize Structure. On this screen, we need to upload our Revit model. Once processed, the app shows us the initial location of the original project. We check that everything is correct and click OK. Cubing to continue. We are now in the BuildaLab editor. It will only generate solutions for elements that we allow to be modified. For the walls we have several options. Delimiting allows us to indicate which sections of a wall can be replaced by partitions. Remove concrete wall to select entire walls that can be replaced. Create walls to add new structural elements. Restore to return the element to its original state. We select this wall and use the Limit tool. With the cursor we mark the section that can be optimized. We can also group walls so that they can be modified together. We select these walls that are on the same axis and click Group. In the Slabs section, we can modify minimum thicknesses and decide which groups of slabs should be optimized together. For example, we select all the walkway slabs and set a lower minimum thickness for this group. We can now choose to optimize for costs or emissions depending on our primary objective. Before you begin optimizing, the platform will ask for certain parameters derived from the model, that is, parameters specific to that file. After filling out this information, press Continue to begin the optimization. The optimization process has begun. BuildaLab will analyze hundreds of possible configurations within a maximum of 24 hours. We will receive an email notification when the results are ready. Here's the results panel with the top 5 configurations selected by BuildaLab's AI. For each option we can see the comparison with the original project in terms of emissions and costs. The savings generated, the amount of steel, concrete and moldable materials needed. We can also view the floor plan of the new structural configuration and compare it with the original. To better understand the changes proposed in this second tab, we can compare the results with each other. We can sort them by costs or emissions according to our priorities. Once we've analyzed the information, we select the configuration that best suits our needs by clicking Select. We can now download the detailed reports by clicking on Download Reports. These documents must be submitted to the estimator to continue with the next stage of the project. The reports include all the technical information necessary for the estimator to review and validate the results before implementation. And this is how BuildaLab is used to optimize structures in construction projects. Visit our website, www.buildalab.io, for more information.